This makeover, by the way, happened in 24 hours. I fixed it all last night, like did all the repairs and then did the primer coat last night and let it fully dry. And then I did the decorative coat throughout the day today. So it technically was a 24-hour makeover. I have washed, you just saw me do that, this piece. The legs on it really, well, need some tightening. And one of them needs fixing altogether. I don't want to scratch up the top too much. So I'm just going to twist these back tight again. And that should make them fairly solid. As solid as you can make real wood going into MDF. Now let's see if the other foot will off. Probably not going to screw on because, see the hole? Nope. See the hole? It's worn now. It looks really big inside. It looks like it's not going to screw on. Let's see if I'm right. Okay, that's what it's got to screw on to. I have a feeling. Yeah. Right. So, good old twigs and glue trick. I mean, not really twigs, is it? Just shavings from the thing. Using STARBOND, medium, clear, and the accelerator, because who's got time for super glue to dry fast? Like, it doesn't dry fast already, but this dries super duper fast. Yeah.
It was like that, so I was just on the driveway, not coming with me. I mean, they weren't like
Coming to.
without any markings, and I couldn't tell whether it was a boy or a girl.
Shucks! Okay, let's see. It's not very solid. I'm gonna lift it up and glue it. Why did that go down? That's gone down. Okay. Plan B, explore further. So we're gonna take all the feet off. Okay, Nelly. I'm probably gonna have to not throw things away. Alright, so they're all coming out. They all came out except for this one. Need pliers. Alright. I wonder if it was just because that is a metal nut. Right, I'm understanding better now what's happening. So this, when I was tightening it, instead of it going up into the foot, it was just tightening down into the leg. I don't want that to happen, so I'm going to pre-drill, because I didn't end up putting a full hole. Pre-drilled a hole in the leg. Going to stick a dowel in there now, but I'm going to glue it. Tap her in there just for luck. And then I'm going to cut that top off. Going to sand that down just a little bit. I'm going to pre-drill a hole in the middle for this new screw. Oh, not new screw. For where the old screw will go in. So we'll see. We'll do this leg first. Oh wait. Everybody else. Oh, okay. The bit, the thing that goes in there, in the end of my drill. Oh, I'm gonna have to shut the door because the mozzies are already coming. It's working! Look! And she's in! I can't believe that worked. Okay. Let's see. Are they the same? Yes. Right. If you haven't already and you're enjoying this video and getting some value out of it, why don't you hit subscribe? I do put videos out like this often and would love to have you along on the journey. Okay. Yes, baby. It's in. Fixed. Good as new. That's tight. I'll do the other two. Alright, it's done. It's, you know, like I said, she's not as wobbly as what she once was. Not too bad for an MDF table with fine legs. Now I'm going to give it a scuff sand and then get straight into painting. This is going to be a 24-hour makeover. I can feel it. It's going to be a quick one. Now that I've made those repairs, painting should be a breeze. And shock horror, I know you guys will be like, what? What's happening? I know the kind of finish that I'm going to do. Wonders never cease. Hi you guys, my name is Sarah. If you are new, welcome to Vintage and Painted, my channel where I do DIYs, painting, builds. I've recently done kitchen builds and for kitchen cabinets and kitchen islands. Anyway, we do all the things. We make mistakes. You learn from me. I learn from me. Just have fun in the whole process. That's what I'm aiming for, and to bring you guys along on the journey. So if you're returning, you know you have my heart. I love you guys to bits. If you're new, stick around. We're gonna give this MDF console table that's going in an entryway a real wood look. So if you want to see how I do that, stick around and let's get into it. Not keeping the knobs. Okay. Going, like I said, a raw wood look, a natural wood look, even though it's MDF. You can see here, right here, can you see? I don't know. It's so dark. There we go. See? It's just stapled to the sides, so I'm going to run a bead of glue along there, tap, 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 and she'll be good. Alright, I'm going to wipe it down. Now I have exposed MDF, right? I can't put water-based paint on that. Won't be good. Could cause swelling. Don't want that to happen. So, I'm going to use what I've got, guys. And what I've got is flat black. Bonds to wood, metal, plastic and more. Fast drying. It's not water based because it's a primer and paint, spray paint in one. Okay? So, not water based. I need to put a barrier between the MDF and water based paint. Can't tell you what color it is. I've used it several hundred times. No, like 3 or 4 times. I'm down to the last of it. I'm not going to use anywhere near all of it for this, but it's like a beige. It is a latex paint or a wall paint Valspar. Okay, that's what it is. I am using a Klingon S50. It's a short brush. It's called Shorty. I think it's called a Shorty. I saw it somewhere once called a Shorty, and that's what I call it. So I could be wrong. Going in super thin coat, you guys. Really thin. So thin I can see the black underneath still. So I'm just getting it on there. It's acting like a primer. Okay? Okay. So, super thin coat and little scratch test, and nothing's coming up, so we're good. Okay, you guys, I use that wall paint. I call it latex paint. I think that's what we call it in Australia. A couple people have been in comments like, latex paint? I've never heard of that. Latex paint is just wall paint. It's a water-based product. It's not oil-based. Now I'm going to show you how to get a natural wood look with DIY paint. We're going to be doing some layering. We're going to layer on with sandy blonde. Then we're going to layer on with prairie grey. And then we're going to finish with olden grey patina. They're olden grey patina. So they have a brown patina, and the olden grey is a grey patina. And it's going to give you that weathered wood look. So, Debbie and her paint have stolen my heart. They are #1 in my book. So I have become an affiliate partner with her. So if you were interested in trying out DIY paint, use my affiliate link below. That lets them know that you've been watching my videos and were inspired to buy her paint. That will be amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, second coat is prairie grey, which is, I suppose it's got grey undertones, but it's like a browny grey. I'm going to lightly dip the brush, and then I'm dipping it in water as well. Dipping it in water is making this paint, the little bit that I'm using, go a long way. DIY paint is so unique, right? It is a clay and chalk-based paint, and it's super pigmented. So it means when you add water, you're not changing the color of it at all. It is still a beautiful, rich color like it is in the can. The water is just helping it spread further, and that's one of the things that I just absolutely love about DIY paint. Third layer, but honestly, not using much paint. Didn't use much paint for primer, didn't use much sandy blonde, did not use much prairie grey. Got to trust the process. I know it looks a bit shoddy, but trust the process. There's a lot of it, but anyway. And the grey is going to give the weathered wood look to it, soften it all up, and then because I want lines, just going over the top of it with a little brush that I got from the dollar shop. older grey is a patina. It's like a top coat, coloured top coat, okay? But what I've just done now is gone over the top of it with my DIY clear wax. I'm gonna let it set overnight and then I'm gonna come back tomorrow, buff it off, and she'll be good. Faux wood furniture makeover, inspired by many YouTubers that I watch. Black Sheep House, Salvaged by Katie Scott. Christina has done a faux wood from Pretty Distressed. My friend Will Lesser from Alive Refurbished has also done it. And I've done it a couple of times, but this time I have done it just with my favorite DIY paint in the weathered wood color that I absolutely loved in the stain. But if you've watched a few videos back, I said I am steering away from using stain. So anyway, this is a fabulous alternative to weathered wood stain. It's a fairly simple process. This last half of the video, you're not going to hear it, but my parents actually called me while I was doing the old and grey coat. And once you start patina, you sort of have to keep going because it's a top coat, and if you sort of do it halfway, you can't come back to it and pick it up where you left off. It's not like the clay paint and it won't reactivate with water. So I got to chat to my mum and dad while I was doing this, and my mum absolutely loved it. Thanks, Mum. And Dad, well, Dad loved it too, but yeah, Mum was like, oh, I love that. I would have that in my home. So thanks, Mum. That means a lot. My mum has amazing taste. If you have made it this far in the video and you haven't already, this is your friendly Aussie reminder. Maybe hit that thumbs up if you felt like this was a good video. It gave you some entertainment, taught you something that you didn't know or that you'd be interested in trying. It has multiple steps to it, but it was not a painful process to do, and it did not use a whole lot of paint. What do you guys think? Do you like it? I'm really chuffed with this one. Is this something that you guys would try at home? Let me know in the comments if you're interested in trying DIY paint. The affiliate links are below. You can go ahead and try that, and when you click on those links and order paint through my link, that lets Debbie know that you've been watching my video, and I get a small commission when you do order paints through that. So thank you in advance. Alright you guys, I love you to pieces. Be kind, be safe, and I will see you on the next video. Bye you guys! If you enjoyed this makeover, you might enjoy a couple of others. You can check out this playlist